What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are checking out the front page of VG and got some pretty big news that I think you will like. So, you know about the online pass, right? These codes that come with your game, that every time you buy a game, you have to put these codes in order to enjoy the full game. Like, you can't access multiplayer or whatever, depending on the publisher and the game. One publisher has decided to do away with the online pass, and hopefully this is the beginning of the end. EA has stated that no longer will you have to use an online pass in order to access EA games. They said that initially it was launched as an effort to package a full menu of online content and services. Many players didn't respond to the format. We've listened to the feedback and decided to do away with it moving forward. We're still committed to creating content and services that enhance the game experience well beyond the day you first start playing. But from this point forward, you won't need an online pass for any of EA's online games. So that is great news because, you know, it's kind of a double-edged sword. On one end, the publishers say, well, if we give this code and if you buy it used, then we kind of still get money because we're going to force you in order to buy a code in order to access the multiplayer. But what happens is some people just don't play the freaking multiplayer. I know I've bought games used and they needed a code to play online. Well, guess what? I didn't play online. So I don't know whether it was really a good solid game or not because I didn't get to experience the full game. I actually only got to experience half the game. So when somebody comes up to me and asks me, you know, did I like so-and-so game? Well, not really, because you have to have an online pass in order to play the multiplayer. So that's what I would tell them. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So yeah, you might get some money from some customers, but you're also totally neglecting a lot of other customers and you're not doing your brand any service. And I mean, besides the point, these developers, they work for months, sometimes years on these games, and I would hate to know that I invested so much time and effort and that there was a huge percentage of the population who bought the game who didn't even get to experience what I worked so hard on, or didn't get to experience the full, I guess, game experience that was supposed to be laid out in the title. So hopefully this is the beginning of the end, and I mean, it's good news for everybody because if you buy the game used, then you get to join it, you get to play online, and that keeps their game going on for a longer period of time. And just think of this, if you do play online and you enjoy it, then maybe you'll want to buy DLC. And so if they have 3 or 4 different DLC packs that come out, well, they could end up getting a lot more money in the end by doing it like that, instead of, you know, cutting the line off at the very beginning and saying before you even cross over, you need a access key or pass or whatever. So I think this is great news. Post your comments below. Let me know what you think about EA doing away with the online pass. And hopefully other publishers will fall in line. Are you listening, Activision? Are you listening, Ubisoft? Because, you know, if one big kahuna, you know, drops the ball and says, hey, this is the way we're doing things, that could mean a lot. Post your comments below. Let me know what you think. If you want the latest news and information, check out VGN, videogamesandnews.com. Also, be sure you check me out on Twitter and Facebook and subscribe for all the latest news and information. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.